All right, so here's a losers bracket match on our Friday Bring Your Partner. We have basically a legend and a legend in the making here. You don't often get to see these two teams match up against each other, on tour or anything like that. So this would be interesting. We got Bobby Diaz and Robbie Burton on the right there, and Midori Kimura and Lindsey on the left. And like I said, this is a losers bracket match. I think like third or fourth round of the losers bracket. So I believe in this match, Bob Diaz and Robbie Burton have to go to 6 a game. So we're just getting underway here, and it's already 2-0 in favor of Midori and Lindsey. Midori setting up her pull shot. Yeah, it's fun playing against Midori. She won. She's the world champ in doubles and singles this year. So, she hangs with all the guys. So it's really cool to be able to play against that caliber of players. So Bob's gonna make a switch here. Yeah, and also you don't often get to see Bob play forward much either. So, especially on tour playing with Ryan, he never really gets up front. So, and Bob actually has a really good singles game. I know in the past Bob's done really well in open singles events. Midori setting up her pull. Strokes it down the middle. Really good shot. Robbie's going to set up or serve the ball, and Robbie likes to shoot a push kick. Robbie's old school. He doesn't play a lot. He's from I believe the Clearwater or Largo area, and he doesn't come over a lot. Lately he's been coming over a little bit more, so it's good to see him out. Midori setting up her pull again. Finds it straight. Yeah, and it's cool to get to see, Bob Diaz's legendary defense on display. It's Bob has a different way of blocking than most people. I like it because it's a very low effort type of defense he gives. He doesn't put a lot of effort into it. It's more of a mental game, more taking away holes, and he definitely doesn't try to be everywhere. If during this match, you'll see what I'm saying, what I mean by that. So right now it's 4-0, and it's not looking good for Bob and Robbie. Yeah, Lindsey likes to shoot a push. She'll shoot a pull kick, kind of like a pull kick, and then she'll push it. There's a good push kick by Robbie there. So Midori's gonna serve it. Goes to the wall, and she can't hold on to it. So yeah, it's 4-1 now, and they got to go to 6. But Bob and Robbie, so they're in a deep hole. Oh, nice tuck there by Bob. Looks like Bob's just going to stay back there and see if he can get some more blocks on Midori. Oh, Bob finds the long hole there. So yeah, Bob's showing, why he's one of the best goalies of all time, if not the best goalie of all time. In my opinion, I would say he's the best. I'm not sure what the numbers are as far as championships go, but I know Todd's up there too. But I would say Bob's probably the best goalie of all time, and there's a good block. See, that's what I mean by Bob's not using a lot of effort to block. He just, he stayed right there in the middle, and Midori shot right into it. and there's a bank. So it went from 4-0. Now we're 4-4, and that all came after the switch when Bob got in the back, started making some blocks and scoring. So Bob has 3 out of the back. Robbie scored 1 push kick. Dory setting up her pull. And Bob's out there to get the long. Setting up in his normal spot there. That's where Bob always sets it up. Tries the pull kick. He goes a long pull there and kind of wide of the goal. Robbie's setting up his push kick, and Lindsey gets a good block on him. There's Lindsey's pull kick. She shoots that a lot. That's probably one of her favorite shots. That and a push. She does both really well. Wow, right down the middle. So Bob's got 4 points out of the back. So remember, they were down 4-0, and now it's 5-4. And Midori kind of loses it to Robbie. Robbie takes a timeout. It's like Bob might want to get up front and maybe try to finish this game off. Yeah, like I said before, Bob doesn't come out very much. A couple times a year we get to see him. You know, he mostly, I don't think he really goes on tour too much. I think he went to Maryland this year and played with his son, and they did really well. And then the Worlds, and obviously him and Ryan won. But yeah, it's awesome to see him come out. Bob's definitely one of the players I looked up to when I first started. That's where I learned how to shoot a snake. All right, Bob served it. Tries a wall pass there. Kind of gets blocked, but still gets through. Lindsey was there for the block, but it found its way in. It kind of ragged in. So that's going to do it for the first game, and we're starting the second game already. Midori's got on her 5s. She tries a couple lane passes, and they get blocked. Another one. That's 5 for Bob. 4 the first game, and he's starting off the second game with a goal out of the back. Pretty incredible. I think Bob could probably do those in his sleep. He's been doing that so long. Right? It's always been from that one spot too, just on the white line there. Wow, that was a good shot by Midori. Rolling pull, dead bar. It's 1-1. Looks like Robbie's going to stay up front and try to create a little offense. Gets a little chip pass up through. Kind of gets blocked, but he gets it through. So he tries the dink, and Lindsey didn't fall for it. Picks it back up on the 3. Yep, he tried it again. Yeah, Lindsey's going to make him shoot it. So that's what you do. You know, you should, especially with Robbie. You know, he doesn't play that often. So if you come up against someone who doesn't play that often, you know, make him shoot a hard shot. Ooh, Midori right down the middle. Midori has a great little tuck middle. That's one of her most deadly shots, I would say. Bob gets up front and finds a pull side snake. Makes the switch again, a defensive switch. Robbie with a little runner through the lane. Yep, she made him go long there, and she was able to block it. Yep, that's 6 for Bob. That one went off a man, but it was a good shot on goal. Midori through the lane, setting up her pull. Finds that tuck middle again. Her shot is so fast. It's very deceiving. Just playing her and trying to block her it's a challenge for sure. So we got Robbie in the back now, and he's getting set up in that same spot Bob was. Brushes it up through the lane there, and Bob can't hold on, but that was a good choice right there. Lindsey with a spray pull shot there. Yeah, Lindsey very rarely turns it over. She's really good. Doesn't let much slop go in, and she never turns the ball over usually. Bob's setting up his snake. He tries to go to the push side, and Lindsey's there for the block. Okay, that was a good stuff. Just when I said that she clears the ball good and all that, she gets stuffed. So I think there's I know when Jim Stevens says that, normally something bad is going to happen when he gives someone a compliment. It's a curse. All right, Midori tries to go through the lane there, and she drops her lane pass. Bob with a long pull. Robbie gets the rebound. Let's see if he sets it up or if he calls a timeout. Okay, looks like he's going to set up a snake. Tries it straight and gets blocked and then goes right back into Bob's goal. So we're at 4-4 now. Yeah, and remember, Bob and Robbie's, they have to go to 6 on every game here. Bob picks up a loose ball. Okay, he's going to set up his pull shot. Bob's got a really good pull shot, too. Nice long pull there. Bob hops in the back to see if he can get a block. Midori gets her brush pass through. That time Bob was there for that little tuck, and then she tries to spray it, and Bob's there for that. So I think Bob kind of read that situation where Midori hit 2 tucks on him in a row, and I think he figured she'd try to go back to that. So he stayed home for that one. And Robbie's going to call timeout, and looks like bring Bob up to try and finish the match off here. Okay, Bob tries to go through the lane, and Midori steals it. Nice shot. She got that tucked middle. So we're on to the third game. Bob serves it up, brushes it down to the wall, or chops it to the wall. So it looks like he's going to stick with his pull shot. Great pass. Bob going to go ahead and set up his pull. Looks like he's going to stick with the pull. So it's 1-0 now. I think he found that looked like a middle to me. Midori brushing down the wall. So she goes for a long there, and Robbie is out there to block it. Lindsey with a pull kick there. Midori picks it up off the wall. Nice long shot there by Bob. Bob picks up a loose ball. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to stick with his pull shot the rest of this match. It's been working, so. And Robbie tries a bank there. Nice long push out there by Lindsey. Chop down to the wall. Bob picks it up, sets up his push shot, or his pull shot rather. Finds the straight hole. Yeah, ever since I've known Bob, he's never been any kind of like a high energy player. He's always just been a very smart player. You know, he plays positions and, you know, he just doesn't try to be everywhere. He's just a very smart player. Wow, that was a really good pull shot there by Midori. She timed that long really well. Bob with a little chop down the wall. Setting up his pull shot. He goes for a short there, and Lindsey just stayed home. Really good block. All right, Robbie just loses it right back to Midori there. And she does a rolling pull. That's one of Midori's signature shots too, that rolling pull. It's like, you know she's gonna do it, and you try to prepare for it, but it doesn't matter. It's like she still gets it through there. Bob finds it straight. So we're 4-2. Oh yeah, and also on the end of this video also, the Florida State flyer will be at the end of this video, so keep watching until the end and check that out. Florida State, this should be pretty big this year. So yeah, that's going to do it. And thanks for watching, guys.